the corrupt policeman
Oh,
who murdered
God.
Sarah Everard. Rest in peace.
Raped and murdered.
Raped and murdered. What, didn't he? Was he plain clothes? Had his little things? Did he arrest her? Pretend that she
He arrested her.
went to arrest her.
Yeah.
Handcuffed her. In front of the car. Drove her 80 miles or some madness.
Went to some sort of forest, whatever. There's also not breaking news, but I saw like a little headline today. I should have actually read it properly. It said Cressida Dick, she's
Cressida
under
Dick, yeah.
pressure from the arrested officer
Yeah.
in his
She
group
the,
chat.
she the head of the Met.
What?
Yeah.
She's
So apparently
what?
there was like group chat with the guy, the copper, and he was making fun of the thing, like
The
before
guy
he-
that did it.
yeah. So he was in a group chat with other coppers,
Right.
and they were
Oh,
taking the
hell
piss
no.
out of it.
Oh no.
That's disgusting.
Oh,
They were taking the piss out of what?
Out of like the murder and stuff, and like, oh, I can't believe you got away with it again, ha ha ha, blah blah blah. Something like, I don't want to speculate, but something like that.
Wow.
Because I mean, like then again, it's a newspaper headline. I didn't read it
Yeah,
properly.
but it comes back to people saying, the police is one gang and they kind of look after their own.
Yeah,
They
man.
do.
Do you know what I mean?
Yeah,
and
man.
They do.
Yeah.
People say, oh, no, it's fact.
Shit gets covered up
Yeah.
pretty quickly.
And I think what's interesting about this is that she is not a ghetto youth
No.
from North
no,
London
no, yeah,
or
yeah,
Peckham
yeah,
or
yeah,
whatever.
yeah.
She's a middle class,
Yeah,
had a
that's right.
very had a very good career and
right.
everything.
That's right.
White lady from Clapham.
Hmm.
So now, actually, those people actually see now they understand how corrupt it is. Like this man could use his power to go and do something as horrendous as that. Who could you trust? Imagine she couldn't trust this guy. Could you and me trust him?
But,
Thank you.
but this is the thing. We were having a conversation about this a while back. Now, there isn't a single group that can trust the police.
No.
I get
It's
profiles
true,
for
it's
terrorism
true.
every 5 minutes.
It's true.
Like all my black and mixed Asian,
Yeah.
mixed ethnic group friends
Yeah.
get pulled over. Oh, you're a drug dealer. What
Yeah,
you doing?
that's
You
it.
got,
Trident
what you got
group,
on you? What you pat down?
Yeah,
pat
yeah,
down.
yeah,
like,
yeah,
you know,
yeah.
it's, what was that other? What's the
Stop
that
and
project?
Search.
That project that they're doing like.
Oh, it's not Trident. It's something else. I know.
It's some other project
Yeah,
like
yeah,
drop
yeah.
your knives or
Yeah.
knives.
Yeah.
Stop the knives, save lives, all this shit. Right?
That's it, yeah.
yeah.
Like now, women feel vulnerable. Like you, the problem is if you are, well, I don't know how we position this because if you now brush everyone with the same stroke,
Yeah,
just
yeah,
because
yeah.
one person's fucked
Yeah,
up, we
that's
can't say
it,
all the
that's
couples
right,
are bad.
that's right.
But that is you're gonna lose trust
Of course.
Of course.
because you try to cover something up or
Exactly.
you haven't really deep
And
dived
he's done it
found
before.
I was
Has
just
he?
about to ask
He's
you.
He's flashed his things before.
What?
For indecent exposure. Yeah, the guy's a straight up weirdo.
What, this was on record?
Yeah.
And it's still in the force.
And he's still in the force. They protect their own. Simple as that. They protect their own. It
That's-
is a
Was
gang.
he like
That's
any type
next
of
level.
special cop? Was he just a standard cop?
Just a regular
No,
beat cop.
he wasn't a regular beat cop. He actually used to do he used to
that's
work in the
great.
Houses of Parliament. He used to secure the Houses of Parliament. So he has like diplomatic status as well. That's another fact.
But
Huh?
Yeah. So this guy has diplomatic status.
But do you know what I rate though? Have you seen the verdict? You know the
He will never ever
sentence.
Yeah.
Will never come out ever.
Life.
How do you think-
life, proper life.
How do you think it's gonna be for him in there?
But
I think he's gonna go. He's not gonna go Gen Pop. They're gonna have him in a separate ice. They
you
take care-
reckon? You
they take care of
reckon?
their own, man.
I don't know.
What,
It's a
even
big-
after this?
That's a big. That's
Yeah.
a big fuck up.
Yeah.
Like we live in a democracy, and although
Yeah.
like people commit crimes, they go to prison, and prison here isn't like going to prison in other countries. Like,
Yeah.
From what I've heard.
Yeah.
Right?
Prison is yeah.
You know, like you're in a
So
room,
simple.
you got a PlayStation, you get fed, shut
Yeah.
the fuck up,
Yeah.
right?
Yeah.
So, is that punishment for someone who's raped and killed someone to
Yeah, but-
to lock him away for a while? Well, for a while, for life.
Yeah, for the rest of his natural
he'll-
life.
He'll lose his mind, but he's got time to fucking dwell on it,
Yeah,
right?
I don't
Good.
think he's gonna get the time. I think
They're
inside
doing.
that is a heinous crime. I think he will get got.
But here's the thing, right? You stick him in a prison with like-minded people who've committed similar type of shit. They're not gonna stick him in fucking Wandsworth.
no,
with
you're
shots.
right. Yeah, you're right.
They'll
you're
put
right.
him somewhere where
Yes.
people.
They're gonna study him.
Yeah, they'll put
You know what I
They'll
mean?
put him, they'll put
You know
him
what,
somewhere.
This
You're
is
right.
an interesting case.
You're
We
right.
should study
Study
him.
it, yeah.
So
They'll
we're
put
gonna give him a
somewhere.
special.
Yeah, they'll put him somewhere where they've got like paedophiles or kid fuckers
Yeah,
or
yeah,
whatever they call them,
yeah. Do you know
and like
what?
keep them somewhere
Do you know
there.
what? I think you're right,
These
yeah.
guys are all the same. Well, you know.
He'll be alright in there.
Yeah.
Unlike what they did with the two Nigerian terrorist guys. Remember the London Bridge guy? Not the London Bridge guys. The one with the cleaver.
what
Lee
was it? Southwark.
Lee Rigby guy.
Southwark.
Yeah. That's
You know what I mean? Like rest in peace, Lee Rigby. But like with those two guys, they purposely put them in an NF prison.
Yeah, I'm gonna get the shit kicked out of them.
They got their shit
Daily.
kicked out.
Yeah.
Daily.
But and this is the interesting thing is this guy. What I would find impressive is if they stick him in a prison where he ain't gonna get no special treatment.
I just
Exactly.
hope, you know
But
what,
you
there's
know
a
that's not gonna
50-50,
happen.
there's a 50-50 chance that it'd be like, let's give the people what they
What
want.
they want.
Like Rogue.
Yeah.
50-50.
Yeah.
Boom.
That's it.
He's going to the man in prison. Sorry, we need to make an example of you.
That's the
Exactly.
thing. That's the.
You
I-
lied, you
I-
fucked up 3 times.
I think
over.
that's what should happen though. I think it's only
Yeah.
it's only right. Not even
That's,
fair. It's only
that's
right.
true punishment, right?
Yeah.
You fuck up on the outside, you. That's a serious fuck up.
Yeah.
It's not like a small crime. You should fucking get
Yeah.
punished.
Yeah.
As
And
far as
the
I'm
thing is, he
concerned,
wasn't even remorseful from what I could gather. It was like I've got, but you know, he said he was caught, flashing his bits. But I just wonder if he's done it and got away with it.
Oh yes,
before,
yes,
like-
that's yeah.
You know
What
I
we
mean? That's
hearing
what
from
I
the
was
media
thinking.
is just probably a little bit of what
little
they
bit,
know,
yeah,
what they got from a source in the
yeah.
police.
the thing is, because he's a copper as well, he probably knew how to like cover shit
Work
up.
it.
No,
and,
yeah.
like,
Exactly.
Yeah.
He did, but that's the thing about it. Like he got too. I personally
Too
think.
cocky this
I
time.
personally think there was a group chat, and he got blackmailed. He didn't play. That's just how my little detective mind
Yes.
thinking. He didn't.
What, as in someone else knew?
Yeah, like no, I just think he was. Yeah. Like a few of the police officers, he had to get help. He had to get help, whatever. And then one of them was like,
yes.
"Listen." And then one of them was like, "You know what? I am gonna take my career to the next level. I think you should know something." There's
Oh
something
yeah,
you
yeah,
should know.
yeah.
You know what I mean? Because you're gonna hang him out to dry,
Yeah,
kind of thing.
it's true.
That's
But,
a
but it's the
madness,
arrogance
isn't
of
it?
it to
Madness.
kind of be, if he was, I don't know, bragging about it on this group chat, like there'd be no comeback. There's no blowback on me. I'm with my brethren,
Is that what
my
happened,
gang.
That's well.
Is that
I'm
how
just
he got the capture?
Well, no, not really. That's just me just speculating.
Oh, but how
Right,
did he get the
right.
capture then? That's what I'm saying. How did they?
How you get the
obviously-
media? The media was I think what it is. There was somebody inside feeding the media.
But
That's
I
that's
saw
what it happened.
On the front of the BBC, like on the news feed, there's like a video clip where he's standing outside, face to face, talking to this girl, and someone's
right.
recorded it as they've gone by.
That's what I saw. That's what I
So
saw.
who would have recorded that?
That's what I'm
Yeah,
saying.
but
It's-
that
he's-
alone is not enough that he was doing something.
No, but it was like the last time she was seen.
Seen,
he
yeah,
was
that's
seen.
it, yeah,
So
it's-
like, why were you stopping her? First of all,
Yeah,
if you
that's
did
right.
see her,
Yeah,
why the
yeah,
fuck
then
did
what-
you say
yeah,
something?
that's right,
The girl
yeah.
went missing that day. Why have you gone
Yes.
stum? That's I find that.
you
the
have to
thing
remember-
that I find suspicious is why? How did someone just film that?
Yeah, you have to understand. He's
It's
a
true, isn't it? Because I saw that today.
This is where we're going into deep territory here.
Go on,
He's a
let's do it.
diplomat. You don't know what he knows, what he doesn't know, and basically, like he did what he did, and it was
He's a
just
diplomat
like
or had diplomatic status.
he had diplomatic status.
Right.
That's still a big thing. You know what I mean? We don't know the ins and outs, and he done stuff before, so it's probably a case of like, listen,
How the fuck do you get diplomatic status being a cop, man?
I don't know, which is why he must have been big in the game to kind of get to have that status.
yeah,
And just why?
and he abused that. You see, what's the thing about it is that he abused his power.
Yeah, of course.
I mean,
Yeah, of course.
But
Yeah,
what did he
40.
say to her to get her so shook that she?
but that's the thing. A lot of like, for example, like they know who to target. He couldn't target some kind of like
can't-
Croydon girl.
Yeah,
No,
yeah,
no,
who'd
no,
be
no,
like,
no,
like,
yeah.
piss off.
Yeah.
Barry, fuck off, Barry.
Yeah.
Nah.
You know what I mean? He
That's
know
fucked,
the kind of shook. She's middle class.
Yeah.
Oh, I could see you have class A. No, I don't have any class A.
Yeah.
Do you know by law we have to? I didn't know. I'm gonna
Yes,
cooperate. You know
yeah.
what I mean?
Or it could be
Yeah.
you've been named in a
Yeah.
something
Yeah.
else. I need
Well,
to take
he
you
knows
in.
the banter,
But-
doesn't he?
yeah,
He knows
yeah.
exactly what to say to get them on
They're
on
not
the back
stupid.
foot.
That's one thing for
No,
sure.
that's the thing.
You know what I mean?
But don't they have like psych evaluate? You know when these people are going into them jobs, isn't there some kind of process where they can weed out? They say, like in the army, if you're going in and they kind of weed you out from early doors and say,
yeah.
you got-
Army is different. Army, you have to have a certain. Well, I wouldn't say army, but military. You have to
Military,
have a
yeah.
certain type of
type
IQ.
of, yeah, that's it.
Because you're protecting. You're not. It's not all right. No offense
Yeah.
to coppers.
Yeah.
You know what I mean. My family back home. My brother's a copper
Yeah.
in TNT. You know
Yeah,
what I mean. Like,
yeah.
But no offense to coppers or whatever. They're just there to protect the rich in the society. Whereas army's there to protect the wealth of the
Yeah.
nation.
So it's not as rigorous.
It's
then,
not.
the
You know what I mean.
process.
So it's just like, listen, we don't want some psychopath
Yeah.
to start shooting the other soldiers.
That's
Yeah,
right.
yeah.
That's
so
right.
it's
Yeah.
different. They know who they put in where, man. They know
But the
who they
police
put
is
in where.
not. It's just like, yeah, you passed the fitness test, you passed this little written test, you're in.
I don't know what this guy. If this guy's got diplomatic status or whatever it is, right? What are the perks of that? I know there's like you can park anywhere in central London, no one gonna question
You could also your luggage. You can't they can't actually look at your luggage, etc.
But who gets offered that as a
diplomats. Like if you're, I've
Yeah,
seen
but
that
no,
a
but why
lot.
was he a dip? Why did
Because
he?
if he was doing something,
Yeah,
in
for example,
government-
he might have been sort of like he could have been like an investigator who investigated.
Oh,
you know, there's
right,
those
so
things.
that's
yeah.
why they
Yeah,
get.
yeah,
Okay, right now I'm getting the picture now.
Because
Wow.
I've always thought that when I'm like in central London coming out of a nightclub for in the morning, it's like double yellow diplomat. I'm like, huh? So there's like a diplomat plate.
Yeah, they
on
got
their
they got
cars.
license
It means they can,
to do,
they can park where they want.
wherever.
all kinds of
That's
shit.
it, and they're not getting. They're not,
They
yeah,
ain't got nothing.
man could be in that car doing all sorts.
And the other thing
Look
is
at the
like you
plates.
don't get. I don't.
So
think
for
you
certain
can get
degrees-
arrested in certain countries.
Yeah.
You get like,
Really?
yeah, because they did that with the some kid got hit by a
Harry Dunn.
that's
Harry
it.
Dunn case.
The
Rest in peace, Harry Dunn.
American diplomat in this like who was here. His
mm,
wife
mm.
run over the boy.
Yeah, that case got me
the
mad.
boy
man.
the boy was killed, but she fled and didn't come back for the
The
court
diplomat.
case.
Yeah.
Yeah.
The diplomat's wife.
Yeah.
But she's like immune to like they
Yeah.
can't tell her to come
They can't
back.
extradite her.
Wow.
They
It
can't
goes that
extradite
deep,
her. It goes that deep.
Yeah, and she's like really sad, sorry about it.
and that's it.
That's it. And
Yeah,
poor
but she-
Harry's lost his life.
Look, the kid's lost his life, the family
I
destroyed.
did
like-
not
destroyed,
know
you know
it
what I
was deep like that.
Yeah, but that's like using a diplomatic status as saying like sorry, but sorry.
It's a shield. Yeah.
Yeah,
that's
like
it.
sorry, but
Sorry.
Oops.
It happens.
Not to get too political, but I just always think as well, it's like the Americans always find a way to get other people extradited. You get what I'm saying? If they want you, they're gonna get you.
They're gonna get you.
But,
yeah.
but you can't get them. you know what I'm saying?
yeah,
It's not a two-way street.
Let's not move too far away.
Sorry,
from the topic, but
yeah.
like
Yeah.
there was a diplomatic situation. Or I don't know if it was a diplomatic situation or was it like a proper gangster move. There was the CEO of Nissan who was arrested.
I
Carlos.
heard about this.
Yeah,
Yeah.
The Lebanese guy, Carlos Gauchon or something like that.
was arrested in like Japan or some shit like this,
Yeah.
right? Because he had so much of the shares of Nissan and
See,
Renault.
I'm
I think
gonna
there's
go back.
somehow like
Yeah.
Renault,
It was
Nissan
Renault,
are, like
yeah.
combined. That if something fucked up, it would cost the Japanese government so much they had to just keep him there. So they
Wow.
arrested the guy, and then he fucking smuggled himself.
Smuggled
My man
it, yeah,
got
I
out in
remember hearing that.
a box.
Yeah. That's
Man
what I heard.
left prison in a box.
And he went to Lebanon, didn't he?
Yeah.
So now
That's
he's living.
madness.
He's living.
That's,
gangster.
that's some fucking gangster
That's
shit.
gangster. But that's like you know man who know man. Do you know what I mean?
Oh, you know what that is?
This
That's,
Oh, no,
that's
hold
not
on,
gangster.
hold on.
That's KGB.
Yeah,
That's
yeah.
KGB shit,
Yeah,
but
'cause
what
that's
but-
high level
But
stuff.
the thing that I heard, which was I found, it's like fuck. That's like new level martyrdom. Someone gave themselves in for him to flee.
Oh yes.
So they
yes.
one for one.
Yes,
replaced.
that's
It was
right.
like
Yeah.
I got him out. You're arrested then.
Yeah.
So there's some other guy that's just sat in prison
But,
and
but
rotting.
there's people who do that shit, you know. Like they're paid life.
Oh yeah, I can imagine.
You know,
bruv.
yeah, there's people who would actually say it was me
It's
because
me,
they
yeah,
just
yeah.
love prison.
Yeah.
And you just give their
But
family
look-
like 12 grand or whatever,
Yeah, man.
and they'll do like a stretch for you.
It must be more than that. The guy's
Yeah, I'm
the
just
guy's
saying.
a bazillionaire. Like there ain't even money that he doesn't even understand well. Some like crackhead in somewhere.
Yeah.
It's like, yo, stick me in prison. Just feed my family for the rest of
That's
the
it. I'm good. I'm good with
done.
that.
Happy days.
I didn't even know it was a thing.
What are they gonna do in
did not
Japanese
even
prison
know
to me
it was a
anyway?
thing. Yeah, exactly. Be nice in there, boy. Shit.